Good morning, everyone. We covered in the last law. Okay. So let's start now 6:11, right? Okay. See, so far we are done with demo sessions. 3 days demo completed. Okay. So we are going to get into looking into PEGA rules process commander environment. Okay. See, this is the first class. This is the first regular session. Today is first class. See, if any one of you have missed in the last week, last 3 days, no problem. You will be able to understand from today onwards because this is the beginning. See what you should do. Those who have missed demo sessions, you have to send a message on this number 9652532753. That is our admin number. You have to contact the admin and request for the videos of last 3 days. Those videos were uploaded into Google, YouTube only. So they will share you. Recording is not turned on. Oh, it is on. It is going on. Recording is going. So 3 days demo, whoever has missed, or even 1 or 2 days you missed out of the 3, you have to request on this admin number for that video link. They will provide you the link. Whenever you get some time, this week, maybe next coming Saturday, or maybe 1 or 2 days, or in a day, apart from our regular class, spend additional 1 hour and finish 1 video each day. Day 1 video, day 2 video, day 3 video. If you have attended all 3 days, then that is okay. No need to watch it back. Okay. So people who are regularly attending from day 1, then you don't need to watch it back. So those who have missed any one of the day in between or all 3 days, those students have to send a message to this number, admin number, and request for the video access. Okay. And how many of you are today is first session? 3 students are there here. Being today as a first session, you must contact the admin on this number by sending a WhatsApp message mentioning your name and today my first session of PEGA class, PEGA training otherwise. Take your phone right away and do it. Those students today as a first session, not as a classroom. You attended online or classroom, anything is fine. But you did not attend so far. Today as a first session, to those students I am saying, save this number with name Harsha Trainings PEGA and mention your name in the WhatsApp message and send a message today my first session of PEGA training. This message to the students for those today as a first session. If you have already attended, not required. Friday online attend. Okay, clear everyone? I hope I have given clear information. I'll repeat that once again after 25 minutes or 30 minutes. Okay, let's proceed now with our regular class. Today being a first class. See, I'm sorry. I clicked on. Okay, so see here now. See, I requested all of you to install PEGA rules process commander software on your laptop. I think 70 to 80% of the student completed it. Anyone is still there pending with installation process? Just let me know. I just wanted to know. How many of you are there? Raise your hand high. Raise high so that I can count. Okay. Online students, I think many of you are yet to install PEGA, right? See, while installation, if you have any issue, you have to contact the admin with the screenshot. See, I'll tell you. All of you download PEGA software and install it quickly. If you are a classroom student, bring your pen drive instead of downloading. Okay, they will copy and give you. If you are a classroom student, you can bring your pen drive. Otherwise, directly bring your laptop. They will copy into your laptop and you can start installation watching the video. For download and installation, we have given one instructions video. If you blindly follow, you will be able to install. There is no doubt about it. You are a fresher or you are 8th standard student, you know computers, operating system, you know, you'll be able to install. There is nothing technical involved. Okay. During installation, there is some issue. Okay, because of that, you are not able to, installation is not proceeding forward. Take that screenshot and share it with our admin team on this number. WhatsApp the screenshot on this number and make a phone call. Make a phone call between 11 a.m. India time, 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. India time. Between this time only, admin will be available for installation process. And tell them that is a screenshot I shared. I'm getting one error message, and they will help you by connecting through AnyDesk software. You should have AnyDesk screen sharing software. They will connect through AnyDesk and they will sort out the issue to install it successfully. Those who are facing issue should do this, but you should do this request only when you try and fail. Without trying, you don't ask us. You do it by yourself only, always. And after your installation is successfully done, what will happen, I will tell you. You might have observed, those who have completed installation, you might have observed one command prompt will be running like this. It continuously runs with so many messages. You cannot understand what is there. But let me tell you clearly, I want to explain you what happens with the installation process. PEGA installation. Okay. This will install home version. Home version. Okay. Enterprise also same thing, but a little bit of difference. This will install below components. Below components. What will be installed? First one, Java will be installed. Java will get installed. When you try to click on that install and process is going on, right? Java will get installed. Database will get installed, and database gets created. Database server will get installed. And database gets created. Here it is PG admin. Postgres environment will be created. Okay, you might have done it. Okay, second one, third one, PEGA PR web. Come in. Oh, you're asking here. What is that? Trying to ask something? Anyone trying to ask something? Nothing, right? Someone says, excuse me, something. Oh, okay. Sorry. So PEGA PR web product file will be installed. All that on a single click. Okay. Next, fourth one. I should have to write like this actually. Third one, tables gets created. Tables gets created. Content will be loaded. Content will get loaded. And then fourth one, PEGA web war file will get installed. Fifth and most important one, Tomcat server will get installed. See, you need not to know about all these things actually. But if those who have installed PEGA, you might have observed when you click on installation, one window is coming and running. Apart from command prompt window, normal window, Windows Explorer is coming, and there you might have observed database created, table created, so many records loaded. If you have observed, otherwise those who are about to install, just make an observation. You can see the messages running. Those messages will say that database created, table created, 5 records loaded, 1000 records loaded, like that it will show. Only database loading will take more time. Minimum it should take 23 minutes for any one of you, usually. But if your 16 GB RAM is there, it may get finished in 13 minutes or 10 minutes also sometimes. Okay, minimum it will take 23 to 25 minutes. Sometimes for some people it may take 40 minutes also. Okay, no worries, let it go on. After your installation is successfully completed, Java is installed, database server is installed, tables got created, database created, tables created, and data got loaded, and PR web product file is installed, and Tomcat server is installed. What is server? Please close your this one. Camera, you should turn off the camera. I will do what? Sherbia, please turn off your camera. Please realize your camera is on. Yes, thank you so much. Okay. See, You know about server? See, I will tell you simple. You have your laptop, right? On your laptop, you are installing PEGA, correct? Generally, any software you are installing on your laptop. First, you turn on your laptop. Your laptop should be up and running. Then only the products that you have installed on laptop will run. Yes or no? If you shut down your laptop, any product will run. No. But this laptop is hardware. Same way, software servers will be available. Server as a software. One software server which holds another softwares. Okay. Tomcat server is installed. That is up and running. You can understand from this command prompt. Okay. This command prompt is running means what? Tomcat server is up and running. Okay. I am seeing a screen visible in my laptop means what? My laptop is turned on and it is running. Yes or no? If I am seeing blank screen means what? One black screen I am seeing. I am not seeing any lights are glowing here. What does it mean? My laptop is shut down. You close this command prompt means what? Closing command prompt means you are going to shut down the server. But you should not shut down like that. I'll tell you. In your Windows operating system, you can click on this start menu and one shutdown command is there. Shutdown command you can choose. This is one way to shut down your system. Another way, one button is there. Otherwise, you turn off the power completely. Imagine button means power button is there. Power button you turn off. Both are turning off only, shutting down only. What is the difference? You are going to forcefully shut down by using the button. The shutdown option will run so many commands to close everything sequentially, proper manner. Everything will be closed. All process. Finally, system will go down. But if you click on button, shutdown button means what will happen? Abruptly, everything will be killed. All the process will be killed. In the same way, you installed PEGA rules process commander means Tomcat server will be installed. On Tomcat server, PEGA product will be installed. Tomcat server you turn on, then only PEGA product will run. Yes or no? Tomcat server should be up and running. If you want to work on PEGA rules process commander environment, server should always be up and running. As long as the server is up and running, your PEGA product will run. Server you shut down, PEGA product you will not be able to run. No? Okay. See now. After your installation is done, you might have observed on your desktop 3 icons have been created. Startup, I have placed in order. Order can be anything. I am telling in order. Startup, login, shutdown. Startup means start the Tomcat server. Startup means what? Start the Tomcat server. See, anytime if you want to work on PEGA, anytime you want to work with your laptop, first to turn on the laptop. Yes or no? Then only products inside you will access. Yes or no? Anytime you want to work on PEGA, PEGA is there on which server? Tomcat server. First to turn on the Tomcat server. Start the Tomcat server first. For that, double click on startup. Double clicking on startup will bring this command prompt. Double clicking on the startup will bring the command prompt. So anytime you want to work on PEGA, you want to work on PEGA environment, do what? 3 tasks you have to do. First one, startup. Okay, double click on startup button. Double click on startup icon on your desktop. See, I'll tell you one thing. Don't move these icons from desktop to another folder. Don't do that. Keep it on desktop only. Please rearrange the order. Startup, login, shutdown. Order you place. That's better. Double clicking on this, what will happen? A command prompt will be opened and running. A command prompt will get open and running. It will run. Wait for 15 minutes time. 15 minutes. Sometimes it may be 5 minutes. Actually, how do you know server is started or not? When server starting is completed, it will show one message. Server startup in so and so milliseconds, like that it will show. But out of these many number of messages, it will be difficult. Okay, I have some issues, leave it. But it will be difficult for you to find out that message. It will come and it will go. It will quickly run so many lines of text you will see on command prompt. It is moving on. It will be difficult for you to find out where that server startup message is coming, it is difficult to find out. You don't need to wait for it. What you do, just after you start, anytime you want to work from 8 o'clock, 7:45 you start up and leave it. Command prompt up and running, you leave it, minimize. Go for your work. At 8 o'clock you come back. Do what? Double click on login. Double clicking on login. Double click on login. Okay, I already logged in. I log off and show you. Hold on. That's why it is directly giving. Just hold on. It is still loading. Okay, I am going to log off just to show you that login screen and all. I'll close this. Double click on login. So once you double click on login, it should load the login screen. Let me tell you one point here. Login screen is not loaded, but your browser is keep on loading. This button is, it shows loading, 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 which means that server is still yet to come up. Server is not yet started. It is starting. It is in starting mode. So after you click on startup, wait for 15 minutes I told, but that is too long duration. Actually, for me, it will take 5 minutes only, sometimes 3 minutes only. For the first time when you are accessing, initial days, 1 week or 2 weeks, it may take 15 minutes or 10 minutes. Okay, but later on it will speed up. Once cache is getting created, it will speed up. But you don't need to much bother about the time. Start up the server, wait for 5 minutes, come back and double click on login. Login screen is still loading means what? Server is starting up, you just wait. Once server is up, it will show the login screen. Once server is up, it will show the login screen. Okay. Wait for 15 minutes. I'm writing 15 minutes as a maximum time. Then double click on login icon. Login icon. PRPC login screen will be loaded. Will get loaded. Okay. Next to do what? Login with default credentials. Login with default credentials. I'm giving you these credentials I have already given in the video. Administrator @pega.com. Password is install. Password is install. This is what you need to use in order to log in. Okay, I will use and show you. Administrator @pega.com. Password is install. Okay, I have given that. So what you do after you log in, because you are a beginner, right? You don't know anything about Pega environment. Then why I have given credentials? Just for your experience, just to log in and log off. That's it. Nothing other than that. So then do what? Log off. Okay. So generally in a regular time, what you will be doing? So now work on PRPC environment. Once your work is finished, then log off. Then do what? Log off. Where is log off icon? At the bottom, left bottom corner. Gmail right top, you have one icon. There you will find sign out, right? Same way Pega, you will find left bottom corner, one menu item will be there. When you click on it, log off. It will log off. Okay, for today your work is completed. You want to log in evening, morning completed, evening again you want to log in and practice. See, as long as you want to access Pega environment, this command prompt should never be closed. If I close the command prompt, what will happen? Pega server environment will not work, because closing this means you are forcefully shutting down the server. Okay. So as long as you want to work on Pega, keep it minimized and leave it. Today morning, 1 hour you practiced. Evening also you want to practice. You don't need to close or shut down. Minimize and do your other work. No problem. Evening you start working on. For today it is completed. Night time you are going to close. That time you have to shut down. How do you shut down? Double click on shutdown icon. Okay. After your practice is done, log off. After log off, do what? Double click on shutdown icon. shutdown icon. This will open one command prompt, one additional command prompt, and in next 2 to 4 minutes, all command prompts will get closed automatically. That means server is shut down completed. See, this command prompt we should never close directly. Remember this note. Generally, okay. The command prompt, server status command prompt, should never be closed directly, because close icon is there. You should never be closed. Directly closing means what? You are killing the process. Next time it won't start properly. So sometimes when it gets directly closed, what will happen? Next time the startup may not work. Startup may not be functioning properly. You will see server will not start properly, you will not get login screen. Sometimes it may happen. Power has gone on, unfortunately, battery charging is over. Then what you need to do? It will get closed, your system will get shut down, no? So that time this command prompt may get closed abruptly. Then next time when you try to start up, it may not be getting started. Okay, then there is a workaround. Okay, listen to me carefully. Whenever, so what is the process? Startup, login, work on PEGA environment, log off, then shut down icon. This is the regular process. Okay. Now, if command prompt is closed abruptly, or sometimes server is not starting properly, you are experiencing a lot of latency and all. Whenever there is an issue, there is any issue with server startup for any reason, server startup for any reason, we can follow below workaround to fix the issue. This is just a workaround. This is not a real solution. Just a workaround in the home version. See, when you install PEGA, what will happen is you might be installing on C drive or D drive somewhere, right? In that drive, it will create one folder called PRPC Personal Edition. What is the folder name? PRPC Personal Edition folder will get created. One folder is created by name what? PRPC Personal Edition. In that folder, there is another folder, Tomcat. Issue with server only, na? Tomcat server. Go to Tomcat folder. There you see Kafka data. What is that? Kafka data. Go to below path. See, in my case, it is D drive. In my case, it is D drive. In your case, it may be C drive or E drive, whatever the drive where you have installed. So you might have installed on E drive. Then the drive will be different. The drive where you have installed PEGA, in that drive, you will find a folder PRPC Personal Edition, Tomcat, Kafka data. Okay. Delete, shift to delete Kafka data folder. Listen to me carefully. There is another Kafka folder actually. One more Kafka folder is there, no? Don't touch it. If you touch this, everything will be gone. Kafka data folder you select and then shift delete. So when you shift delete it forcefully, it will be deleted from your system. Now try to start the server. It should come up. It should come up for sure. This is just a workaround. This is not a real solution. Follow this. That's it. Sometimes if you face issue, you should follow without coming back to me. You don't need to come back to me and say that. Try this workaround. This is also not properly working out. Then come back to me. Understand clear, everyone? Online student, I just told you how to access PRPC environment after your installation is done in your home version. But in real time, you will be given with laptop by your company, right? So you have four members in your team. All four will have their own laptop being provided by the project client. But they will not install PEGA on your laptop. Okay. They will install PEGA on one server. URL they will give you. To access that PEGA environment, they will give you URL. They will give you what? URL. This up to this. Some local host place, you will get IP address, port number, PR web, PR server. They will give you. So all of you should have internet connection connected to your company network. You connect to your company or client network, open a browser and give the URL. That's it. In real time, there is no such installation will be done by you, or there is no startup icon, login icon, shutdown icon on your laptop will not be there. All this will be running on one server, remote system. You will be logging in by using one URL. That's it. You don't need to handle all this. This is home version. You have to do like this because we installed on our own laptop. Remember another point, to start up, login and work on PEGA environment, you don't need internet connection. If you are connecting to the class online, you need internet connection. To work on PEGA, you don't need internet connection. Why? Because it is installed on your laptop. On your personal laptop, it is installed, right? Local machine. No need of internet connection to work on PEGA environment here. Understand? Clear, everyone? Online students, are you clear? Don't think like you need internet connection.
Harsha, for Tomcat server we need a net, right? If we need to start up the server.
This is you are installing on where? Your laptop, personal laptop. This is up to your personal laptop. You go to another laptop, this you cannot access. This is only within your laptop. Any server, anything, it will run without any internet. You don't need internet connection at all. Okay, to work on. Just you are connecting online class, you need internet connection, no? But PEGA environment and all, you don't need internet connection. Okay. Kafka data folder I deleted only for the reason I just wanted to sort out the startup issue. Startup issue to sort out, I have deleted Kafka data folder. So far, everyone clear? Online students also. Are you clear? Every one of you?
Yes, sir, as you said that there will be no need of the internet, but when we click on the login icon, it's straight away going into the browser.
You see, it is going into browser where not an IP address, it is local host. Local host means it will run on your IIS, Internet Information Service. One service will be there in Windows. Okay.
Since the command prompt is open and it will not require any internet connection.
No internet connection required for this home version. You are working in cloud, then you need internet connection. But we are going to work on home version only. Okay, clear everyone? Online students, are you clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so please be on mute. We will continue from here. Okay. Hope this has given you some details about installation, how to work with PRPC. Okay. So what are you going to do by using PEGA rules process command environment? You are accessing PEGA rules process command environment for what purpose? Developing your applications. Developing your what? You want to develop your business process management applications using PEGA environment. So what is the definition of PRPC? PEGA rules process commander is a software product developed by PEGA systems where you can develop your business applications without the need of coding. Plus, you can reuse the OOTP features. I mean, like ready-made functionalities. Ready-made functionality. I'll tell you one term before we go to OOTP. Abbreviation stands for out of the box. What is the abbreviation? Out of the box. Just I am giving you information. The meaning of the statement OOTP is, the meaning is predefined or built-in or ready-made. What did you understand from these terms? Predefined or built-in. PEGA is installed. Predefined, built-in, ready-made. What did you understand? Those features are components which are already available in PEGA products. Ready-made products. Already available. You just need to use it. We do not use any of these three terms. We use a different terminology in PEGA called as OOTP, out of the box. When I say OOTP anytime, what should come to your mind? Predefined component. Already there in the system. OOTP rule, OOTP activity. So that means already there inside PEGA rules process command. Okay. Just for your information. What is this? For your information. Okay. Now, after you install PEGA, you are going to log into PEGA rules process command environment by using credentials. By using what? Credentials. What are the credentials? Default credentials. Administrator@pega.com. Password install. This is called as user ID or login ID. Password is password only wherever you go. I will tell you PEGA terminology. Just let me close this. I'm just giving you information points now. PEGA rules process command terminology. User ID or login ID. In PEGA, we call it as operator ID. What is that? Operator ID. You call it as operator ID. See, you are the person, you have an user ID to access some application. Yes or no? So one person will be assigned with one operator ID. A person will be assigned with one operator ID. Now another term is there. Operator. Okay, first I will tell you operator ID. Operator ID is the login ID which we use to log into PRPC environment to access its applications. Now, what is meant by operator? The person who access PRPC environment. So the person who access PRPC environment is called as operator. All these are just for your information, which we are going to regularly use. The terminals we come across. Operator ID is the login ID. Operator is the person who is going to access this environment. I am saying all this just in a functional point of view, real life point of view. I'm not saying technicals. See, if I have to tell you the technical definition of operator ID, I should say like this. Operator ID is an instance of class data admin operator ID. So, which allows the person to log into PRPC, which will have an access group, which is in turn connected to an application portal and access roles. So, this and all technical definitions. You will be learning these technical definitions slowly one by one going forward. But as of now, first for our brain as a beginner, we need to know it in the real world. Okay, first real world terminology, reality how you experience, then only next level is technical. Without understanding in the real world, you cannot learn the technology. That's not possible. Okay, first priority is for real world. Second priority is for technical. If you are in an interview, what is first priority? Real world terminology or technical terminology? Technical terminology is the priority. That is the only thing you need to speak out as a PEGA developer. Understand clear? Okay. So technically you have to say everything, but for understanding, we have to understand the real world. Okay. Next one. Okay. You are going to use PRPC environment to create your business applications and to execute your business process, make your business transactions. First of all, you're going to use it for creating applications. That's what you told. What is meant by application? Another way. What does an application contains? What is application? What does it contains? In a general terminology, in real life, you tell me. This you should know. Being a common man, you should know about it. Software application. What is an app? You might be using so many applications, right? Phone pay application, GPay application, and all. Think about developer point of view. And tell me what is an application?
Which allows us to do some tasks.
It is a software product. Helps us to perform some tasks. End user point of view. It's a software product helps us to perform some tasks. You want to perform a task of purchasing a product. You would be using Amazon application or Flipkart application and you purchase, yes or no? And there you will be performing different tasks. Okay, adding the items, searching for the products, adding the products into cart, and then checkout, and then billing. These are different tasks you have performed in a transaction that is there in one application. Developer point of view, it is a software product which helps us to perform the tasks, and it contains what? It contains functional components or functionalities. You can say anything. Component, it makes like one product. Functionality makes like a virtual. Okay, components you feel it like a physical component. Functionality, when I say it, you feel it like virtual. Anyhow, it contains different functional component. Application is container of functional components. Application is container of functional components. We will change this definition later, but remember for now. Application is container of functional components. Okay. See, application is like a roof. Inside that, all functional components will be there. Okay. So functional components can be UI components, user interface components, business logic components, Third one is database components. Functional components can be user interface related screens, or internal business logic that is running, or DB operations, SQL operations, DB operations that are getting executed on the database. Any of these are called as functional components. Component may be related to any of all these three combined, it will work. Okay, next. See here. See, whenever you are going to work on creating a business transaction model as an application, one application you create to process your business. Why do you create application? First tell me, why do you have to create your applications? So far, your business is running maybe manually and physically it is running. Same what is running physically and manually, you are digitalizing it. See, long back we used to go to electricity department, we stand in a queue and pay electricity bill. It is somewhat made easy. We have some electronic Me-Seva centers or E-Seva centers came up, okay, from government. Standing time has been reduced. Okay, that time 4 hours, it has been reduced to 1 hour. But now today, you want to pay electricity bill, open your Google Pay, open your GPay, just to do it in 2 minutes sitting in a chair. Everything is being made easy. Okay, but work is same. Long back, what is the work you used to do? Same work you are doing now, but you are doing it by a digital product and it is being made easier. That's it. That's what computers have brought us. Okay, the software has brought us everything to be done, made easy, which you used to do physically and taking long time. Now you are doing it less span of time, sitting in a chair. Okay. So application contains all these functionalities and all. See, if you have to create a business product anytime, see, there are two things you need to know about. First one is framework. First one is what? Framework. Second one is implementation. In anything, framework means what? What is your guess? This I am asking you to guess because these are general knowledge terms. These are not really, I am not looking for technical aspects here. I am not expecting you to say technically. Framework means what?
Which is already available.
Is reusable
Or outline. Okay.
Which is already available component.
Structure. Already available components. Already available components. I will tell you simple example. I will tell you. See, if you are preparing a curry, you want to prepare some non-veg curry. What you need to do? Otherwise, you want to prepare some kheer. Okay, payasam, you want to prepare kheer. So you have to find out all the ingredients and then mix up everything and then you prepare. That we used to do long back. But today, all mix up, we are getting it as a product outside. No? Just bring that and just add it into the milk or water. Done. That's it, 2 minutes. So entire design is already provided, predefined. Everything is provided. You just need to take it and use it. You want to add 1 or 2 more ingredients, you can add or not. I want to add a little bit of grapes and all. Okay, something else, some other products I want to additionally add, I can add. That's my requirement, I can add it. Framework is something which is a built-in product available in the market. What is that? One built-in product. Oh, I'm sorry, I'll write down this way. A product, it's a product with built-in features. What is that? Built-in features are ready-made features available in market. Available in market. So this framework also someone should develop, no? Framework also someone should develop or not? Some company or some person should be developing the framework. See, I'll tell you another example. Imagine we wanted to create one business application to issue credit cards to the customers. If you want to issue credit card to the customers, what is the process? Start credit card, click on a button, request for new credit card, enter all your details, screen 1, attach your documents, screen 2. It will go to banker. Banker will try to verify the documents, go for physical verification, whatever it is required, get the signatures, all everything, and finally it has to be issued. To process everything, you need one application, no? So all banks have come together with an idea of we will create one business model where we introduce something called a credit card initial days. To issue the credit card, we need one application, software product we need to make it easy. Okay, we need one software application to make it easy. So everyone should start developing, someone should start developing it, no? I will ask you one question with a general knowledge. Credit card issuing application, collecting customer details, collecting the documents from the customer, verifying, reviewing and verifying, and then authorizations taking, and finally issuing card, generating the number and all. You send it to another department, they will physically print it. Okay. This process of steps, is it same for every banker or different from one banker to another bank? It is same. So you go to
Same.
HDFC Bank, credit card processing, ICICI Bank, credit card processing, Bank of America, JP Morgan, wherever you go in this world, the steps involved in processing the credit card are same, almost, not completely, may not be complete, 95% same. In one of the screen, based on the customer type, okay, maybe customer is a businessman, has a revenue of 1 crore per year. Okay, I will give some discount because they will be purchasing so many things for their company. So more transactions, I'll get commission amount more. So that I'll give discount while taking the card. A man who is getting daily wages, leading a decent life, I'll provide credit card, but I'll not give discount because their purchase capability is less. I'll be getting less amount of money from them as a commission. So like this, we can come up with some ideas, right? These ideas may not be same. These offers may not be same for bank 1 to bank. Offers may be different. Overall processing skeleton is same in the application. Here and there offers display and some other logos, all this may be different. Yes or no? Online students, are you following?
Yes, sir.
On the charting window. You're following, right? Okay. Now what to do? All banks need not to develop this. Let's say one bank has developed it. So one bank has developed an application called credit card issuance system. Credit card issuing system. They can sell this product to other banks. One bank is pretty much ready, technical team is there, they come up with the product within 3 months. They went to other banks. They said that if you want to develop this application, it may take some time for you. Okay, we already invested a lot of money and lot of manual resource and all. We come up with the product to issue the credit card. If you want to develop, it will take 1 year time at least. Till then you cannot come into the business. Better you do what? Purchase our product. We will give you subscription, 1 year subscription. You pay me let's say $10,000 per year. Use this product, I will give you. I have one copy, I'll give you another copy. All remaining 9 banks, this bank one can sell this product as a subscription model yearly. What is the advantage? They will get revenue generated. They have invested a lot of money, right? That and all they will get back, and they have got the product also for using. Now other banks, what they do, the product will work for every bank, but logos, images and all they have to change. Here and there they have to add some offers related to only their bank. Okay, mainly when bank one has created this product, they would have created it a generalized way. 50% offer, 60% offer, 10% offer, 3 offers they have kept. My offers are different. I can make changes. No? So the product more or less 95% is same. I sold it to everywhere in the market. Everyone got that product and installed. Now they started making little bit of 5% changes to add their own logos, to add their own addresses, to add their own offers and all. Okay, card types and all, they have made little bit of changes and they have started using the product. I have used it as my own way. So this is how you can come up with a skeleton or structure of product that is called as framework product. You build the framework, sell it in the market, and framework can be extended or modified. Extended or modified up to some extent they can modify. That's called implementation. Implementation. That's called as implementation will have. It is an application. It's an extended application. What is it? Extended application of framework, which 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 can have additional features than framework, or modified features of framework. Modified features of framework. It can take one feature and then modify it. Modified feature will be taken at runtime. So this is the structure you should come up with. Framework structure. So what is the advantage to have framework? What is the advantage? Okay. I'll draw a diagram and show you. Okay. See, if you are going to do like this, if you want to create your business application, it is a best practice. I'm telling you what, I'm not saying it mandatory. When we create a business application for our business processing, it is always a best practice to come up with framework and implementation applications, even though it is single line of business. I'll tell you what a line of business means. See, you take an example of let's say loan processing. What is that? Loan processing. It's a business. It's a business. In the loan processing, what else you can have? Inside that, personal loan, corporate, okay, business loan is right. Business loan, education loan, home loan, auto loan. Auto means vehicle. Okay, pretty much fair enough. What are these things? Line of business. What is that? Line of business 1, line of business 2, line of business. This is real business terminology I'm giving you. Okay. In short, we call it as LOB. LOB stands for, in interview they will ask, okay, you worked on so and so application is there, right? How many LOBs are there? They will ask. Should not struggle saying that. You should understand streams like a college. Inside that you have different departments. Each department has different branches like that. Okay, line of business. So line of business means one stream. Okay, one stream in a business. Understand now? See, main application will be created as a framework. Lines of business are created as implementation. Okay, here comparing with technology, here loan processing application is framework application. What is that? Framework application. And whereas personal loan, business loan, etc. are implementation applications. Implementation applications means on top of, okay, on top of one framework, how many implementations can be there? N number can be there. See, implementations gets created on top of framework. Okay, whereas implementation 1, implementation 2, and so on will get created side by siblings. Those are siblings. From parent, 3 children are coming. Okay, 3 are side by side siblings. Understand clear? Okay, look at here. This is actually concept of inheritance. I'm not using any technical terminology. You created one application. What is this one? Framework. You're talking to me or what? That's not audible. You can. No, implementation cannot be framework. Okay. Now look at here. I'm sorry. I'll give you this. Okay. So this is loan processing. Let's say loan processing. Then what do you say the other one? Framework. Loan processing framework. This is implementation 1, IMPL 1, implementation 2. This is implementation 3. This is personal loan. What about this one? Business loan, auto loan, something. Okay, auto loan, something like this. So these are called LOBs. This is main business skeleton. Main business skeleton. Understand this clear, everyone? So I will give you this diagram also. Framework and implementations. Okay, I'll give you this diagram as well. Okay, today. So this is how. What is the advantage? Why you need to come up like this? See, if you create only one application, it will run successfully. It will run. There is no problem. Everything as a single application you create within one application only. You process loans, you process business, you process auto loans. Everything will work fine. There is no issue. But I told you, clearly mentioned you, it is a best practice to follow. I did not tell you it is mandatory. It is always a best practice. You come up with a structure of framework and implementation. You come up with a structure of framework and implementation. But you want to go with one application, you go, but nowhere you'll see like that. Everyone will come up with framework and implementation. Now, you are asked to create one business application for one bank for loans. Today, bank is operating only personal loan. No other LOB is there. Still, you create 2 applications only. Create how many? 2 applications. So when we have to create business application, the best practice is to create at least one framework and one implementation application. FW stands for framework, IMPL stands for implementation. Even though you have only one LOB, don't create as a single. Create 2. What is the reason? I will tell you. See, an implementation application can access the features of framework. Implementation application can access what? It can access framework features. No need to recreate again. So the features created in implementation application. The features created in implementation application can be, in framework application. The features created in framework application I'll write down one point. Features are functional components. You say what? Features are functional components. Features are functional components created in FW application can be accessed into all implementations. All implementations all implementations as sharing component. That's a sharing component. Understand? So it is very simple. You have a water bottle with you. Only you can access. No one can access. Okay. Your water bottle, no one can access. We have a water dispensing machine at the institute, at hall place. Anyone can access. That is a shared component. And your bottle is your own. and water dispensing machine available there, water filter available there is, it's a common one, anyone can access. You place it in a common place, common location, anyone can access. Okay, and you are going to use it with you, then only you can access. If you have a component available in implementation, it will be accessible only within implementation, not to other implementation. If you have a component available in framework, then that will be accessible to all implementations. You create such components which are common across all implementations into framework. Specific components you create into implementation. Okay, I will write down that points. See, a functional component which is available in framework can be accessed into all implementations. Okay, and a functional component, I'm just giving you information, everyone following, able to understand. Same thing we have to practically implement, we will implement a functional component which is available. These are very, very important in one implementation application, can be accessed within only can be accessed within the implementation, but cannot be shared to other implementations. Understand clear, everyone? These are important points to note. Okay, you don't need to write it. I am writing for it on behalf of you. You don't have to write anything. You just need to understand and see, and I will share this document to you. I'll share this diagram to you. Go through it after the class is completed. If you are writing, it will take a lot of time. Okay, understand? Everyone clear? You don't have to write any of these things. See, always see the common functionalities, common functional components. Otherwise, I'll write down the functional components which are common across different implementations, across all implementations should be created in which layer? Framework application. The specific functional component of a specific line of business, should be created within implementation application, within one implementation application. Understand? These are the key points. See, if you are going to set, okay, already it is 10 o'clock, I will extend this session tomorrow. Okay, it's not completed, but I'll tell you one example before we wind up. You had started one restaurant. Imagine, started one restaurant in Hyderabad. Okay, let's say started in KPHB, Hyderabad KPHB location. You started one restaurant. So 1 year completed. Okay, last 1 year, one must have struggled a lot to streamline the process. You might have set up it with the defining some process and all. You might have made so many changes. You might have struggled a lot in implementing different process with respect to resources, supply, everything, cooking, everything. You must have struggled a lot. Okay, finally it got to one settled down. Business is now settled down. You don't have to make so many changes now. Okay, now you wanted to start one more branch in Secunderabad, another location. You are starting new branch, opening new branch. Are you going to struggle the same way as you have done it for the first time, or it will be easy? It will be easy. How come it is easy?
Already developed.
What is that you are going to apply there? The process which you have implemented at first branch, same process you will implement at second branch. Based on location and people mindset, here and there you will change a little bit. That's it. But it is easy, no? Third branch also, because all branches you are creating extend the process taken from first branch. First branch is framework, remaining all are implementations. Understand? Everyone clear? Same way, whenever you are going to set up your business application, create one framework first of all. Anytime you are going to develop one new functionality, if it is common feature across all different implementations, place it in framework. It is specific to one particular region, then I mean like for line of business, then put it in implementation. Understand clear everyone? Are you clear every one of you? Online students, respond on the charting window, say yes.
Yes, sir.
See, we have not received database application extension and all. That is not required, man. When you install PEGA, it will install everything. No need to bother about the database extension and all. Okay. So I will be sharing this document. Let me add now itself. Just stay on. What is your batch number? 611 demo. See, for today and tomorrow also, we will add this video into YouTube only for 2 days, additional 2 days. Okay. Here you go. I'm adding documents here. PEGA class, October 9. I'm sorry. 2023. What are the documents to be attached? Class notes document. Today, only class notes document. Where is it? 611. No? 611 class notes diagram is there, no? One diagram is there. The diagram also. So whatever we are discussing now, we will be practically implementing the same. You need to understand that we are not discussing it simply. This diagram which I have drawn today, I'm attaching the diagram. If you follow this document class notes and you look at the diagram and write your own notes of highlighted points only alone, then you will be able to understand it much better. Okay. Simply don't read and throw away. Okay. Read and then follow this diagram. Draw your own diagram of any other business and write down some highlighted important points only. Summary points. Don't write everything what is there in this notepad. Again, you are writing means there is no meaning. Okay, write only important point, summary point in your notes, so that whenever you go back to that summary, you should know overall context of concept you need to understand. Okay, clear everyone? Online students, are you clear? Every one of you.
Hello.
So this
Sir,
is how.
Hi, Harsha.
can we consider framework as architecture?
That's what you consider it as an architecture, skeleton architecture, anything for your this one understanding purpose. You can consider it as anyone as a structure. No issues. Another person was trying to ask something.
Hi, Harsha. So nowadays every technology is adapting AI. So has PEGA adapted it, or will it adapt in
See,
future?
before AI,
So
PEGA
if
is
it
an
does, how will it impact?
PEGA is an AI tool already. How? It is generating the code internally. Whatever you do farm based, it is internally generating. Indirectly, PEGA is an AI tool. So for developer purpose, even much better, AI, PEGA has Gen AI. Already integrated in PEGA 23. PEGA 23 version. We are working on 8.7. After that 8.8, nothing much changes. And 8.8 onwards, next version onwards, the versions will be like 23. 23.1, 23.2, 23.3, 23.4, done. 24, 24.1, 2, 3, 4. 25, 1, 2, 3, 4. What is this? Year. 23 year they release, 24 year they release every quarter. Okay, 3 months. Like that, 4 versions will come in. Okay, that's how they change the version numbers and all. Okay, so Gen AI is there, which will generate some of the things, but it is just in a starting phase. It's learning.
So, so will it
Yes,
impact
please. You are
as
trying to ask something.
developer? Will
Sorry,
it impact on developers, sir,
let it be
in
impacted.
good
So
and
what?
bad aspects?
There are companies getting impacted, man. You are saying one developer. What about software companies? See, you should be in a position to adapt anything. That's how you should be changed. It's not, you should not be afraid of any change. Change as per the market. You have to change. Market will not wait for you. Change as per the market, that's it. Are you afraid of losing your job? Do you think only software jobs are there in this world? I'm ready to not to be a trainer and go to something else when trainings were not there. No issues. What is your life goal? You have to survive, lead a decent life, do something which you want. Is it only software employees are getting married? No, right? Everyone else is getting married. Okay. Don't love it. Not required. Okay. If not software field is not there, I'll go to another field. What is there? Okay. But there will be some passion and all. Okay. That big buildings and all. Okay. That's okay. That's up to you. Okay. I don't have any such passion actually. But that is okay. If A is there, everything is being washed out, no problem. Something else will come. Route will change. This is going in this direction. Okay. Water is flowing means, okay, if there is any hill place, okay, it will change the direction, but it will not stop. Okay, you change your direction. No worries. Okay, so that's what I wanted to tell you. Okay, you don't need to be afraid. Okay, if you are afraid, how about TCS, Infosys? Their business also will go down, right? They should be afraid. They are changing their way. They are adopting AI and they are getting into AI. You adopt AI and get into AI. Learn AI in PEGA. If it is going to be implemented going forward, learn AI in PEGA and then move on. That's it. Always you should be adaptable to the market. Okay, you should not be afraid. Someone was asking how to install
Thank
on Mac. You definitely need a Windows operating system. Mac, it will not work. You cannot install on Mac. Simply have a Windows on Mac installed on your Apple laptop installed, or come up with one Windows laptop. There's no way you can go and install on Mac. You install a virtual Windows machine in Mac and then install PEGA on virtual Windows machine. That's the other way around. Install virtual Windows machine on Mac. You are ready with Windows, we are ready to help you anytime. That may be virtual or physical. Okay. Don't be afraid of this AI and all. So many things have come like this before. Nothing has washed out the jobs. Every time when something new comes like this, new jobs will be additionally created. You don't know the fact. Yes. Do you think only ChatGPT is there? Before ChatGPT, code generating tools were many code generating tools were there. Still jobs are not being gone. Okay. So the way how the world is operating will change, but the operations will be as it is. Definitely it will create more jobs. It is not going to take away jobs for sure. But you need to change according to the market. Be ready to change. That's it. Okay. Fine, we can wind up for today.
thanks, sir.
Okay. Okay, thank you.